Spending time in nature. How often do you find yourself outside, breathing in the fresh air around you, observing park space, greenland, forests, the sea, the sand, wherever you may be in the world? How long are you spending outside every day? Do you wish you were spending more time outside? Do you know how nature can really and truly benefit you? In such a busy, chaotic world where our minds are constantly running, for a lot of us, we can feel like our mind is constantly on the go. It can be so hard to be present and be still and within our bodies. Stimulating our senses within nature can really help us connect to being in that present moment and just being. The color green is also associated with healing and has many healing benefits. In many studies, it's been shown that patients who are ill, those who spent more time out in nature, or those who, even in a hospital bed, may have seen more green around them or pictures of nature, actually healed faster and recovered quicker and better than those that didn't have that around them. I know it sounds strange, but even, when people are ill, people take them flowers because, again, it's connecting them to nature and to help them feel better, and it truly works. So if you're feeling run down, if you're feeling not well in any type of way, try it. Even if you can't bring yourself to go outside, look at pictures of nature, bring in some house plants or flowers, drink some herbal teas, and that will instantly help you to connect to Mother Earth and begin your healing process. Spending time in nature, focus on your hearing. Listen to the peace and calm. Listen to everything that's going on around you. What sounds can you hear? Do you hear the birds? Do you hear the squirrels? What do you hear going through the trees? Do you hear waterfalls flowing around you, a stream or a river? Connect to your hearing. What can you smell out in nature? Depending on the time of year, whether it be smelling the leaves, the flowers, or the dirt, how do they smell to you? Do different ones smell differently? Compare them. Be present in that moment. Your sight, what can you see in nature? See the beauty of it. Look all around you. And even when we feel like the negatives weigh upon us, even if we just take 1 minute out a day to train our mind and be like, hold on, I'm going to find the beauty in something. Stepping out the door, even if it's the sky is blue, even if it's the sun shining, even if it's seeing the moon, even if it's seeing a bird on the tree, appreciate the beauty in that moment. Notice all the different types of trees, the colours of them, how they stand differently, and remind you that that is your connection. We're all here connected to Earth, and we've all been on different journeys. But when our worlds feel like they're falling, nature is our reminder that it still keeps growing and flourishing even in the dark times. What flowers can you see? What colours do you see? Look at the rocks or the stones, the water, the different wildlife and animals you might see around you. Because when you really take a minute to be present and still and connect, you truly will be surprised at what you see. And then put your touch with your hands or your feet, connect to the earth. Feel the different types of textures on the trees or the plants or the ground. Maybe put your hands in the water. Is it warm or is it cold? Even holding different stones or rocks, what energy do they give you? Tune into that. Tune into the feelings and thoughts that come to your mind. Then you can even, through your taste as well. Obviously, be cautious about what you might go out and try, but if you know which foods out in nature are beneficial and good for you, you could try them. Or, at different times of year, you could pick berries depending on where you are in the world. I know here in England, at different times of the year, I've gone out and I've picked different berries, brought them home, washed them, and they just tasted so much better because it's from nature, naturally produced. But if you don't have access to trying things like that, just take your own meal or lunch or little snack outside and eat outside in nature. You know, when you're out in nature, your energy field can relax more and receive more healing energy. When you're cooped up inside and around electrical devices all the time, it does affect your energy field. And for a lot of people, can cause extra anxiety and stress and irritability. But that is my bit of light I want to share with you guys today, is see the difference when you're not feeling well or you know someone that might be going through a difficult time. Encourage them to see the beauty within them and learning to be present, because when we're present, it actually stops a lot of stress and anxiety, because we're just there in that moment. We don't know what will happen later. We don't know what will happen tomorrow. We can look back on the past, but those things take us away from being present. And that's one thing I'm learning to master in this life, is staying present. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Have a wonderful day.